Leading up to that encounter, I was hearing voices, and I would hear this voice that would tell me, Henry, when will you stop? For about a week or so, on and off, it'll happen. I was out on a bender on the weekend, 3 days, and hadn't slept. At about 3 a.m. in the morning, we rotated around all the clubs, and we ran out of clubs and ended up in a place called Exchange Hotel. We had no idea there was a gay bar. And at 3 a.m., you don't even know. It's a blur. We walked in, and for about 10 or 20 minutes, we realized there's not a single woman inside this bar. And everyone in here's got their shirt off. We're looking at each other and we're the only ones with clothes in here. But there's one bloke who's standing to the far corner, and he just looked out of place. It looked like he just walked out of the bush. And he's standing there, and he had no people. There was nothing in his eyes. But I felt there was an energy coming through his eyes. And I turned to my friends to grab my Corona. And in that instant, I heard the same phrase that I've been hearing a few weeks leading up to it. Henry, when will you stop? And I'm thinking, here we go again with that voice. So I turned to grab another drink. He had stepped through the crowd, and he was now standing in front of me. That quick. I don't know how he did it. And the words he said was the same words that I was hearing. Henry, when will you stop? And I dropped like a bag of potatoes. He detoxed me right there on that spot. When my boys picked me up, I was sneezing. And the feeling that, I remember that feeling when I got first baptized, water baptism. That's what I felt. And I realized that must have been an angel of God. Then I heard the same voice again, go and see your father's church. It was now Sunday morning. Went to church, to my father's church, and they had not seen me in 15 years. As I walked in, the preacher said, there's somebody sitting in this church that the Lord stopped me from leaving to go to Fiji yesterday to come and preach. I was at the airport, and the Lord said, don't go. You are to go and preach this message to one man. And the title of the message is this: My mercies endureth forever. I didn't wait for the altar call. I knew that it was God calling. I was already doing one of these ones. Call me to the front. It was like a scene out of The Prodigal Son. My father was just in tears. He couldn't believe it that I walked into church that Sunday morning. And I have not turned back since.